Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning back in to another episode of What About Jim? Cooking Made Easy. And remember, it is easy. Tonight we're going to be making chicken chimichangas, or chimichangas, however you want to say it. They're fun to say and fun to make and awesome to eat. We're going to be making them. There's only 3 steps. We're going to take you through this video real fast. There's the filling, the baking, and the sauce. So we're going to cover the ingredients you need, show you the steps really quick, and then you guys can get on your way to making this wonderful dish for you and your family to enjoy tonight. Right there we got 4 cups of chopped chicken. This is just a leftover chicken from a really big chicken that I cooked the other day for the family. And day 2 we just chop it up into pieces. Put the cubes in a cup there so you can see. Here we have 2 cups of shredded cheeses. I've got cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, and this is a jalapeno cheddar. We have a teaspoon of garlic paste. We've got half a cup of chopped onions. Here we have 1 teaspoon of cumin, ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. That's 1 teaspoon of salt. All this here is for our sauce. We have 2 cups of chicken stock, 1 cup of sour cream. This is 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of flour mixed to make a roux. That's going to be the thickener that we use to be able to make the sauce nice and sticky. And then here I have about a half, maybe 3/4 cup of chopped peppers. Okay, that's just a chopped sweet pepper. Alright, there's the flour tortillas that we're going to be using. The flour tortillas are just a 6-inch tortilla. Get the pan nice and hot to start with, because we're going to want to add tablespoon, maybe tablespoon and a half of butter. Once it starts sizzling, we add the half cup of chopped onion. Once it starts cooking really nice, we're going to add that teaspoon of the garlic paste. And there is our teaspoon of ground cumin and a teaspoon of chili powder. And we can add that right to the top. We'll stir all of that together just to get the smells really started. And then we'll add our chicken in. Make sure you get it all. There's our teaspoon of salt. And this is just to get everything worked right into the meat so that the flavor is all in that roasted chicken. Let it cook for about 30 seconds. There. That's awesome, and it's done. We're going to take it off the heat. We're going to let it cool for a minute. So while the chicken's cooling, we're going to make the sauce. Get our roux, our thickener, right in there, and get it melted down and start cooking it. So there it goes. Start cooking. You want to stir it constantly so it's not sticking. So you get that nice gold color to it. And then you want to add your stock just a little at a time to thin it out, because we don't want this getting chunky. Now at this point here, we're bringing the heat back up, so I'm going to add the peppers. So we can turn that right down low and let it stay hot, and it infuses the flavor of those peppers right into the sauce at this point, but we're going to make it a little creamier by adding that cup of sour cream. Alright, we're going to leave that on low while we stuff the chimichangas and get them in the oven. Heat the oven to 375 degrees and bake the chimichangas for 25 minutes, and at the end of that you can set the oven on broil, which is about 450-500 degrees, and leave it on there for about 2 or 3 minutes just to crisp the very top of the chimichanga. Here's the chicken filler that we made, And we're going to take our 2 cups of cheese and toss that right on the top of that. We're going to give it a good stir and mix it all through. Take out your flour tortillas one at a time, and we're going to fill them. Now, it only takes about 2 tablespoons of filling to fill one of these tortillas. And this is the important part. I'm going to show you the folds. Okay, we're going to fold one side over on either edge. Then we're going to pick it up with our thumbs, bring it over, tuck it under, just like that, and roll it slightly and press down. That is a well-folded chimichanga. I'm going to take the chimichangas and we're going to line them up just like that. Make sure the bottom has a good coating of oil on it. And we're going to continue until the whole dish is filled. Alright, so at this point we have all the chimichangas and they are in the pan. They're all laid out, nobody's overlapping. And at this point we want to brush them with butter. Now, if you don't have a brush at home, some people don't. Take a little bit in your hand, just like that, right on your fingers, and rub it over top of the chimichangas. Just not having a brush should never stop you from doing this step. A, it adds an amazing amount of flavor. B, if you don't do this, they won't get brown. There we have it. These are chimichangas. And then top it with a nice drizzle of that creamy white sauce that we made with the peppers, and that is our dish.